Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, this time of year everybody's doing their best of, and I'm going a little bit different route. I can't really say best of. Most of these knives we're talking about a sample size of one, so it's kind of hard to say it's the best. So what I'm saying is these are some of my favorite knives that I have seen in 2023. Now there will be a couple that'll get a couple, special shout outs, we'll say. But I'm just going to show you some of my favorites. Of course, on the screen in front of you are two old standbys, the Bug Out and the PM2. You see them in almost every one of my videos, as their size comparison. But that's just kind of what I wanted to do for you. Now, every knife I mention in this video, I will put links down to in the description where you can actually go and check out my full video on it if you would like to, and get my full thoughts on it, because I'm going to get through these kind of quick, hopefully, because there's a few of them. There really is. Now, as you guys know, I have knives come in and out all the time. I'm lucky enough to have companies send me knives to check out, and if they send me one and they say, just here you go, I end up giving most of them away. I have to say most because, well, me and Finch, but hey, it is what it is. But, so there's a few knives that I don't have. There's a few knives I've seen on pass-arounds that I really liked and just haven't been able to add them to the collection yet, so to speak. But I really enjoyed them. Those are the first ones I'm going to mention. The Giant Mouse Ace Iona version 2 in Magnacut. Love that knife. Super ergonomic friendly. For me, obviously this is from my standpoint, and it's Magnacut. I mean, come on. Precision Knife Works Worn Attack. Really enjoyed that knife. New Breed EDC Clydesdale. A little bit different than what I normally like, with that kind of, cleaverish blade, more angular, but so well done. So well done. The Concept Pelican. Awesome little knife. I've given that one away. I really enjoyed the Pelican. The Ontario Knife Company CF100. Love that. Nice, big drop point blade. Oh, and pretty well made as well. The Ontario Camp Plus EDC. I don't know how many of those I've had, and I've given them all away. Like the Camp Chef Plus. Great little knives. Terrific bargain bin knives. I mean, absolutely fantastic. The Sencut Chiral. Really enjoyed the Sencut Chiral. The CJRB Echo. Yes, it's a Laconico design, and I don't have it in the collection as of yet. Sorry, Ray, but really enjoyed the Echo and the Button Lock Penguin. I mean, come on. I like penguins. A lot of people like penguins, and the Button Lock, it's just a nice addition. So, the first knife I'm going to show you that I do have is this guy right here. This is the Traditiaonal Pocket Knives exclusive QSP Hedgehog. They came in this cabin. Yeah, camo carbon. God. Blah. Camo carbon. Dragon's Eye. I love the Dragon's Eye. I really enjoyed the Hedgehog period. But when these came out with the camo carbon, the exclusive over at Traditiaonal Pocket Knives, absolutely fantastic. Love this knife. It's got a wicked hollow grind on it. Oh, and just so comfortable and well built. QSP did a fantastic job on these. But like I said, full videos will be down in the description. Please feel free to go check them out. This guy right here, the QSP Canary. Now, I said there was going to be a couple that got a little bit of special. Yeah, guys, this is probably my budget knife of the year, under $50. And I know what I said, it's 14C. Now, I usually don't like the holes in the handle, but there's just something about this. So light, feels so good in hand. It's a smaller knife, obviously, but golly. Now, I said I wasn't going to, say best of or whatever, just because, guys, I handled a lot of these. I have one. Nelly has one. I bought a couple, gave them away. I did work QSP's booth for a little bit. I helped, our good friend David out at Blade Show West. I handled a lot of these knives and talked about these knives quite a bit. So yeah, this is probably my budget knife of the year for, let's say, 20 to 50, because the bargain bin, I got something special for the bargain bin, and I already talked about the Camp Plus. So this, yeah, the Canary it has to be my budget knife of the year. I just really, really enjoy this knife. Absolutely 100% fantastic knife. Now, you're not going to get away without seeing a couple of Finches. Not on this channel. Obviously, this guy just came out not too long ago. This is the McCoy. It is the protagonist to the Hatfield that came out pretty much the beginning of the year. So we kind of bookended the year with a couple of Finches, the Hatfield and McCoys. What I love about the McCoys, and I just wanted to show you that abalone, but I have the Cocobolo over here too, and I just love that they went with the gunstock pattern. Obviously, Hatfield McCoy, as they did with the Hatfield, it was a gunstock, but they did the curvature on the buttstock, and with the wood grain, it brings it all together, and throws us back to that, the Hatfields and the McCoys and maybe the rifles of the era. And then, of course, they threw the really nice looking Wharncliffe blade on it. So, yeah, really, really well done by Finch. Absolutely 100%. So, love the McCoy. Another Finch. Yes, there's two of them. Just two. This guy, the Runtley XL. Everybody asked, we want larger Finch knives. Now, the smaller Finch knives don't bother me because I tend towards the smaller EDC size knives. Now, is this a large knife? No, it's not really large, but it's bigger for Finch. That's why they went with the XL moniker on it. It's the Runtley XL. This is the micarta. It's really fills my hand very, very nicely. A lot of people like the Runtley, and we're really happy that they went with the Runtley XL, made a larger version of it. And I just shout out to Finch for listening to the folks, and putting something out into the community that people were really kind of asking for. So there you go. The Runtley XL. Those are the only Finches I'm going to show you. I promise. Now, I've got a couple from our good friend KC. The Knives Fast channel, of course, you've got the Jetstream, and you have the Microburst from Tempest Knives. Both of these are very, very well done knives. I love KC's design aesthetic. I have ever since the Mach 51. These are all well built. It doesn't matter who he's had make his knives. They've all been very well done, which to me, that kind of, obviously, it lends to the builder, the manufacturer, but it kind of lends to KC's design language, in my opinion. So, both of these, the Jetstream and the Microburst, just awesome little knives. Very well done. Super ergonomic. Oh my goodness. KC does love those wire clips, which is cool. No issue with that. Oh man, they just feel so good in hand. Very, very ergonomic and very, very well built. So I had to get both of those in there. KC, of course, a good friend of mine, and yeah, but the knives are good. They're very good. We'll go back to traditional pocket knives. This is the C. Riser Cutlery Lake Champlain Barlow. Man, Austin, of course, he had the Ohio River Jack first. Now he came out with the Lake Champlain Barlow. I love the jig titanium. That's one of my favorite looks. But this knife, again, done by QSP. Very, very well built. Oh, nice pull. That's probably a 6.5. Nice half stop. Barlows are my favorite. This isn't going to be the only Barlow you're going to see. Trust me on that. There's going to be at least one or two more, maybe. But yeah, great design by Austin. Really, really enjoy the Lake Champlain Barlow. Now, I know I said I was going to kind of give a special shout out to a couple of knives. The Canary was one. This guy's the other one. This is the Coke Bottle Black Appaloosa from Ruff Rider. Oh, this knife is so well done and less than 20 bucks. I cannot believe, I mean, look at that. Less than 20 bucks. I love the kind of dirty white bone they have going on. The spade shield. Love that. You've got the clip point there. Then, of course, you've got this kind of almost like mini sax blade going on. And these pulls are fantastic on these. And I have had a lot of comments from people with this very model saying theirs is, you know, every bit as good as this one. So that is fantastic. Now, I do have a couple of other Black Appaloosa models that came in while we were on vacation. And we'll be seeing them very soon because I wanted to see what the other models look like. But I am really, really digging this one. And, of course, I forgot the number right off the top of my head. Where's it at? 2485. There we go. Ruff Rider 2485. So, but like I said, links to all the full videos will be down in the description if you want to check them out. Oh, man. This beauty right here. Whoo. The Rosalinda from Monterey Bay Knives. You guys know Ray is probably my favorite designer. Has been for a while. Oh, this Rosalinda is absolute. Look at the action. Jumps out there. The action on that knife is just sick. Oh my goodness. It's been a while. But can I front flip it? I used to be able to. Haha. It actually front flips pretty easily as well. It's low profile. Guys, if you're going to do a front flipper, that's how to do a front flipper. But oh my goodness. Love this knife. Absolutely. Ergonomics. Fantastic. And it just, to me, it says Ray all over it. So, very, very nice. Because it does say Ray all over it right there. But just, you know, I love his aesthetics. Here is one. Another CJRB. The Pyrite. This is the Warney Pyrite. Now, I've had several Pyrites through here. Through the channel. I've given quite a few of them away. This one I actually ordered from the Kickstarter they did. This is kind of the special edition. But I think I've had 5 or 6 of them at least through here. And every single one of them, super, super smooth, super well built. Button stick, this one has a tiny bit. And it might be the stiffest button I've had because some of them were just absolutely, I mean, grease lightning, smooth, no stick. Ugh, missed that one. But this is the Warney, of course. Either way, the Warney, the drop point, yeah. Now, I've got a couple from Rcraft Blades. And just me saying that, I did say something about a Barlow. Let's go this one first. This is the Lusa Hatchy Jack. Beautiful knife, that bourbon bone, that dragon scale jigging on it. Fantastic knife. I mean, I think this thing sells for 55-ish. Very, very, well, I mean, just look. I mean, the springs are fantastic. Everything is done very, very well on this knife. The fit and finish. Centering. This one is pretty darn good. Pull on this one. Now, this one pulls probably a 5 to 5.5. A little bit lighter, but nothing too major. Nice half stop. Sexy, sexy knife. And then, of course, the Barlow. The Beaver Creek Barlow. Again, that kind of sheep's footy blade with that swedge going on it. Again, that bourbon bone. Just a sexy, sexy. Okay, you know, white knives and orange, but this bourbon bone, if it's white bone or something that mimics white bone, or this bourbon bone micarta for the orange, you got me. I don't know what to say. You got me. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful knives. Of course, you've got the RC there from Rcraft Blades. Yeah. Oh, two fantastic, fantastic slip joints from Rcraft. We're getting there, guys. I got a few more. I mean, I don't know how many knives I went through. I only had 20 laid out here, and that's not even a drop in the bucket. The Cetus. This is a super comfortable knife. Our good friend David, once again from Orion Knives. Absolutely fantastic. I love the blade shape on this. You've got that stonewash on the blade. The wood grain is really, really nice. Oh my goodness. Really, really digging the wood grain. Pretty deep carry clip. Ergonomics are fantastic. 14C on the blade steel. Oh, oh no, I got to do it down here. There we go. Got to get the fuller on that one. But another really, really nice knife from Orion Knives. Oh, hashtag swipe right for Dylan, guys. You guys know I love the Forest. Well, the Forest version 2. Just some minor changes on this one. I like I forget the exact name of that carbon fiber. It's orange. It's not red. It's okay. It's okay. It's close. But again, ergonomically, a really, really good knife. Nice. Shake shut. And I can reverse flick it. Have you noticed a lot of these knives are knives I can actually reverse flick? Nah, I'm just kidding. But this one, definitely, love Dylan. Love his knife designs as well. He is probably, he is definitely in the top 5, maybe even the top 3 of my favorite knife designers. Now here's one from Concept. Little bit different. I didn't know about this one. You know, when I was looking at it, they sent it out, and I tell you what, I ended up liking this knife a lot. This is the Entity, and this one is designed by NuLu Knives. Oh, again, a really nice action on it. It's not super. How can I word this? It's stiff, but it's perfectly stiff, and that's still not the right way to say it. I don't know. The action on it, I really like the action. Let's just put it that way. The detent is terrific. The drop is not super droppy, but it does drop. That's a big old blade that comes right down. I love the handle. I love the colorway. Again, we've got some holes there that usually aren't my thing, but I love the little indent there on the spine. That landing pad for my thumb. That's one I just really, really like. Now, I kept that one around. I did give I mentioned the Pelican. I did give that one away. So, but I really wanted to keep this one around, basically for this video, to be perfectly honest with you. Next one, another slip joint. This is a Ruff Rider Reserve Patriarch. This is the 023. Again, kind of a sway back-ish. Really, really light sway back. But I love that big, sheep's foot blade. Really, really enjoy this. You guys know I've been a big fan of the Ruff Rider Reserves for quite some time. Again, fantastically built. I don't remember what this one was going for right off the bat. I think it might have been 60-something. I think it's really for what you get. I mean, it's D2 steel. So, D2 steel, but the manufacturing, the fit and finish, how well it's done, nice half stop. I think it's well worth it. Good centering on it. Favorite Ruff Rider Reserve of the year so far. Now, we're going to talk about slip joints again, and it's something I say all the time. These are probably the best quality slip joints on the market right now. And of course, I'm talking about Jack Wolf. This one in specific, the Jack Wolf Low Drag Jack. When he first introduced him and was showing the models, I was waiting for the low drag. I just love the look of that knife. I love the big bulbous drop point blade, the sort of teardrop handle, S90V blade steel. The manufacturing on this is just, it's incredible. It's incredible. Now, these aren't cheap knives, you know. These were going for right about $300. And yeah, I understand that I've shown you some that you can get for a lot cheaper. But I will tell you that for material, manufacturing, whatever you want to put on it, these are consistently the best made slip joints on the market. And this one, especially the low drag jack, this one came out right after the first of the year, came out in January. So love the low drag jack. I only got a couple more, guys. I'm sorry. When you see as many knives as I have this year, there's going to be a few that I really, really like. And here's another one. This one, this one's purpose. This one is purpose for me. This, of course, is the Ruff Rider 2573 brown micarta marlin spike knife. This is a work knife for me. I use a marlin spike at work all the time. I use it as a shackle key when shackles get tight. Put that in the hole, pop them open. It's absolutely 100% a work knife for me. And this is a great design by Brian Wilhoit. I absolutely love it. I love the brown micarta. It's not a Ruff Rider Reserve, though. It's pretty much Ruff Rider Reserve quality at a Ruff Rider-ish price. We'll call it middle of the road. You know, Ruff Rider Reserves, you're talking $50, $60, maybe even $70, depending on which one you're getting. This one, I think, was $35. So the only thing that kind of keeps it in the Ruff Rider is it's still 448. It doesn't have the D2 blade steel. If it had the D2, I'm pretty sure it would be a Ruff Rider Reserve knife. Just my guess. Now, of course, maybe not, because it is more purposeful. I don't know if, them putting the D2 on it and put it in the Ruff Rider Reserve category, if it would have sold as well. You know what I mean? You have that price increase and everything, but this is a purposeful knife for me. Two more, guys. Two more. The Penguin slip joint. You guys, I said I love the Penguin. A Penguin is an awesome knife. It's budget friendly. Absolutely. This is a slip joint. Now, I did mention the button lock in the beginning. I don't have a button lock, so that's kind of why it made that little honorable mention type list, if you will. But I do have the slip joint. Got this at Blade Show. Love it. Love. There's not a Penguin out there that I don't like. Slip joint, button lock, liner lock, whatever. Just a great, budget-friendly. There are some premium versions out there. Don't get me wrong. There are some premium versions, but you can find them for $30. That's a great bargain. And last but not least, guys, this is one I had in here towards the end of the year. This, of course, is the Nrgy Knives Jersey. I had the prototype in a while back. Now the Jersey, it is available. I got lucky. And why did I get lucky? God, that's smooth. That is so smooth. Because I was the last in line on the Apex Pass-Around group. These were in the Pass-Around group. I was the last in line. I contacted, Nick, and I was like, hey, can I purchase this from you since I've already have it? I want one. Can I just purchase this one? It's in good shape. I just want it. He's like, yeah, absolutely. So I purchased, again, ergonomics. Yes, so comfortable. I just like the lines of it, the curves. I all of the spade. You got me with the spade. I showed you the spade before. But so well built. And then not only did I bought this one, but I also had an engraved version that was going around the password. And he was so generous to donate that to my 10K giveaway, which is coming up pretty soon. So there you go, guys. There are 20 knives, some of my favorites of 2023. Now, what was the criteria? I'll tell you that right now. I had to have seen the knife in 2023. It had to be available to the public in 2023. Did it have to be manufactured or released in 2023? No, not at all. Not at all. That was not a criteria. But there's just a couple of them right there. 3 knives. I just put them out there. These 3 aren't like the best of the best. I love all of these knives that I've shown you, and I just can't wait for 2024, guys. I am so looking forward to it. Gonna make SHOT Show well, I hope. I'm already registered, got all the reservations made. Hopefully not like 2 years ago and I get sick and can't go or what. Ugh. But I'm looking to start off 2024 really good with SHOT Show. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for helping me, all of you that got me to 10K. I greatly appreciate it. It's just kind of, I know in the big scheme of YouTube world, 10K is not a lot, but it's a big goal for me. Took a while to get there, but I just never thought I would. And it's awesome. So thank you all so very much. Guys, check out those links if you want to see any of these videos in full length. Get my full thoughts on them. Absolutely feel free to do that. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.